What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we have a pretty interesting video, and a video that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. I've been wanting to do this upgrade ever since I got the car, since the factory halogen bulbs just weren't cutting it anymore. So there's two main reasons why I don't like the factory light bulbs. The first being that they're not bright at all, so when you're driving at night you really can't see much. It's more of just to say that you have your headlights on rather than actually being able to see. And then the second thing being that they're yellow, and I think that just kills the whole vibe and makes the car look ugly. So with these, they should be obviously way brighter. I want to say at least 5 times brighter. So now we'll actually be able to see and drive at night. And then two, they should be a nice crisp white and not a yellow anymore. I will have all the links for everything that I used in this video down in the description below in case you guys want to check it out. So they were kind enough to send me a set of their headlights to test out and do a little quick review on the 240. Now when you do get aftermarket LED lights, or HID lights for that matter, you are going to need different housings. So the factory ones are a one-piece, meaning the bulb is molded into the glass housing, and these are just the bulbs themselves. So we need to get some housings that allow you to install the H4 bulb. Now I went with H4 because H4 is what is the perfect conversion for this car, since the plugs are for the factory harness on this. I'll show you guys in a second once I remove the factory ones. But right here I have the glass housings. Now I got these because if you look, they look very similar to the factory ones. So you see, there's not that big of a difference, which I like because I like the way the factory ones look when they're off. Now the only thing I don't like about them is when they're on, they're yellow. But I like these way more than I like these. So these are also LED, but these are just the housings. Now I'm not really a fan of these housings because they don't look factory. You can see these look factory, these don't look anything like factory. So here it is. Gotta say, their packaging, very professional, very high quality. I already like that. That's a good sign. You can see I got the H4 right there. These are all the different sizes that they carry. I will have a link to their Amazon account and their website down in the description below if you guys want to check them out. Let's see what we get in here. Got a manual, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I saw that there is some instructions, so that is pretty cool. I like the fact that they throw some instructions in there for those of you who are, you know, learning how to do this. Here are the bulbs themselves. So you can see it plugs into the factory harness right there with the 3-prong. Right there. The cooling fan on the back is supposed to be super quiet, so we're going to put this to the test and see if it's actually as quiet as they say it is. Now the way you install these into the housings is they have these clips on there. So the way you remove the clip is push forward like that, pop that out, you get your bulb. Now both of these are closer than the distance from here to here. So if you look at the light itself, you can see these up here are closer than these. So you pretty much get this. You drop it in. Very nice tight fit like that. Go back over here. You grab it and you push down and under like that. And then this one, down and under. And with the spring tension, that alone holds it in place. So you can see, grabbing it by the bulb. Now that you have your LED bulb and your housing assembled, now it's going to be time to remove the plastic on the factory headlight. Now every car is different, but in order to get this out, we're going to have to remove these 4 Phillips that are right here in order to remove this black trim on the 240. Once you've removed the plastic housing, there is a couple screws on the sides and in the bottom. So you get those out. Put this right here like that. Try not to drop it. Pull the little dust boot off. And there you go. So there it is. Now all you do is plug this into the LED bulbs, and that's pretty much it. And you reassemble everything. Now this is what I meant by it's a sealed beam. So you can see right there that the housing is all one piece. You can't change this and put different bulbs. You're also going to want to transfer this metal shield that goes around it, because this is what holds the ring on the front. You can see it holds the housing in its place, kind of sandwiches it, and then that metal shield is also what holds it to the actual piece of the car. This is what you need to transfer onto the new housing. There it is. Now I got the front ring that holds it in place, sandwiching the housing with the rear piece that I showed you guys. So now it's all ready to go. Let's do a little side by side. I'm ready to see the difference. That is crazy. You could see the difference. Now the camera is definitely not going to pick it up, but look at this. This is yellow and obviously not bright at all. And over here we have the LEDs, which are too bright to even pick up. Now that I got that one done, I'm just going to quickly do this one off camera, and then we'll throw it all back together and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. And there it is. Now I got them installed. Now the red that you see is from the bulb itself. Now you don't really see it much when the light is on, but you'd still see it a little bit. Now all that I need to do is to properly adjust them, and we should be good to go, which I will show you guys later on in this video once it gets a little darker. That way I could have the lights, you know, on the wall. Typically you'd want a wall or it's a garage door, anything really, that way you can see if you need them up or down, side to side. So right here there is a spring that holds the back piece that goes onto the ring, pretty much the whole housing. And there's an adjustment screw on the bottom right here, and there's one on the side. So if you want it to go down, you would tighten this. If you want it to go up, loosen this, and then left and right you control this, because the spring always has tension. So it's not really hard, but I can't put the little trim until I get them aligned. So I'll show you guys how to align them, and this will be ready to go. So I do have a 10% code that I'm going to get you guys, that'll be down in the description below. That way you guys can save 10% off on the LED bulbs. In order to align it, you're going to want it to be dark. So it's been a couple hours now. We'll just turn our headlights on. So you can see that they're a little off. The driver's side, left side is a little higher. It's mainly up here, whereas the passenger side, the right side, is down here. So I'm going to try to bring them down to a tiny bit lower than this. In order to adjust that, I'm going to be tightening down this bottom screw to get the bottom to come down. You can see right there, they're somewhat aligned, but I still want to go a little bit more than that. Right there you can see that they are a little bit better now. I still want to lower this side a tiny bit, but I'm also trying to focus on the left and right. So if you look at this one it's kind of hard to tell, but this one goes straight, whereas that one goes in a little bit. So I'm trying to go in a little bit on this one and down, while keeping that one kind of where it's at and going out a tiny bit. There you go. That's going to complete the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it useful, and if you guys have any questions, you guys already know what to do. Feel free to message me on Instagram or leave a comment down below and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities.